Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Grace Amachina, and how are you today? I hope you are doing great. Okay, so on this channel we motivate you to be the best version of yourself, and I also believe that there are godly marriages. So I counsel marriages and also talk to singles about the plans they need to put in place to go into a godly marriage that is filled with patience, marriage that has trust in it, because I believe that there are good and happy marriages, and yours too can be the same. All right, so today there is a very important topic that I want us to talk about, and it is unrealistic expectations in marriage. Yes, I know there are loads of unrealistic expectations in marriage. A lot of people go into marriage with various expectations, and when you have a knowledge of what these expectations are, it will help you to look at the solution to it and how to make it realistic. Okay, so if you do not know, you would end up getting frustrated because you will think it's your partner's fault. It's not your partner's fault. It's just that the expectations are unrealistic. So stick with me and let's dive into it. So the very first one is the expectation that your partner or your husband can read your mind. I'm sorry to say, but your partner cannot read your mind. You have to understand that if there is something you need from your partner, you need to speak up. If there is something you want your partner to know about, to do for you, to help out with, you have to speak up. You have to let them know, because they cannot smell their palm and know what you're going through or how your day was, So they might notice a mood change, but they will not know exactly what is expected of them at that time, especially when you don't communicate often. It's good that you practice active and effective communication between you and your partner. That way you understand each other better, because when you do that, it saves time, it eradicates stress, it helps each other to bond more, to trust each other more, and it creates more understanding. The next one is the expectation that you and your partner is never going to disagree or have a misunderstanding. That's a big lie, because you're going to have misunderstandings, you're going to have disagreements. In fact, the fact that you're having a disagreement and a misunderstanding, it's going to pave way for growth. It's going to pave way for communication. It's going to pave way for understanding each other more. Okay, so if you say, oh, I'm going to get married and we're going to just be laughing our way through, that is everyone's thought. But the bitter truth is that there will be time where you'll be angry and you look at that partner and be like, oh my God, how did I end up with this person? There will be that time. But growing past that, talking your way through that, and finding a solution to whatever that problem is, helps you grow, help you bond, help you understand each other. You understand? So you have to understand that, nope, there must be this misunderstanding, there must be disagreement, but make up your mind that when this comes, you're ready to tackle it head on. Another expectation is to write down the amount of sex you'll be having every day, or have a certain amount of sex you think you'll be having every day. I'm sorry to say, but it's not realistic, because in real life marriage, you'll be so busy with life that some nights you go to bed without even having sex, let alone counting how many you want to have a day. So you need to be open-minded as to what you want in your marriage, so that you don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself and your spouse. It's okay to go to bed sometimes, just hug each other. It's okay to just go to bed, kiss each other, caress each other. It's not compulsory that you must have sex, because some people, when they don't, they feel guilty. No. So long as you know that you guys are still emotionally attracted and committed to each other, maybe it's just the stress of the moment. Maybe there's something going on, stress from work, stress for children. Yeah, they can, in a way, distract your mood. That's okay. You don't have to live by calendar, like you must do it today, you must do it tomorrow, you must do it 3 times. If the man is not doing it 3 times, there will be fights. No. Those are very unrealistic expectations. So people think if they get married, they can try different sex styles with their partner. You have to discuss this before marriage because some of them are really very unrealistic. Another expectation is expecting that your partner will always spend their free time with you. Once again, I'm sorry to say, but no. Your partner will definitely, when they have their free time, they want to do something for themselves. They can spend some time with you, but not all the time. So that you don't go and start brooding and you start getting angry or feeling like you're not loved. No, you're loved, but they want to maybe press their phone. Yes. Play PS5 or watch movie or do something for themselves that you are not included in the agenda. And that is fine. Because sometimes in marriage, you need your own time. You need your alone time, really. Okay, so, and that is fine. Just know that there will be times in your marriage where your partner wants to be on their own. So their free time is actually not free totally for you. So they have a fraction of that free time for themselves. So the realistic expectation should be during their free time, you can have a moment from it, not all of their free time. Okay? Now, last but not the least, one very important unrealistic expectation that most people have before going into marriage is that their wife will always look attractive, that they will come back to a freshly made meals, their house will always be tidy and kept, you know? I'm sorry once again to tell you that that is very, very unrealistic. Because there are some times you come back from work and your wife is tired. The house is unkept. No food. Yeah, I'm not saying this should be a norm or this is normal to be like the practice in the house. No, but there are some days. And it's okay. You can take your wife out and go buy her food to eat. Whenever you're free, whenever you guys feel ready, you clean the house. It's not a must that the house will be spotless all the time. No. And if you're going into marriage with the expectation that your wife will be figure 8 or your husband will have that 6 packs every day, I'm sorry, once you get married and start feeding that man, his tummy will start to increase. Once you get married and your wife gets pregnant and deliver, her body will change. So be ready to know that there will be changes in the appearance of your spouse and expect that. I hope this clarifies some doubt you might be having or some expectation that you might be having. Okay? Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is something, in fact, before God instituted it, he knows it's going to be amazing and, you know, quite adventurous. So when you go into it, these are just very few points. These are very few unrealistic expectations. There are so many, when I speak to people, there are so many expectations, things people expect from their partner when they get married, okay? Some people even wish that the need for their partner to be that mom they never had, that dad they never had. So they are coming into marriage with emptiness. And should I break it to you? The other person is coming to with emptiness. So empty cannot feel empty. So you need to come with your cup full and drop some of this unrealistic expectation. I hope this blesses you. Thank you so much for sticking by. Bye.